Hey guys, I'm Madison Mary and welcome back to my channel today. I have a try a chapter tag. So I am moving at the end of May, beginning of June, and because of that I needed to go through my books and figure out, do I need them all? Normally my answer would be yes, of course, but I really need to cull down, and especially because I have just so many arcs that I have accumulated from different conferences. I need to go through them. I need to figure out which ones I actually want to keep, and so that is the point of this try a chapter tag. I'm going to try a chapter from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. So I'm going to try them, see if the first chapter intrigues me. If it does, awesome, I'll keep it. If it doesn't, bye. Without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with Even If We Break, and it's about a group of friends tied together by a game and the deadly weekend that tears them apart. Shoot, this is even personalized to me.
I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line.
Okay, so I read the first chapter of Even If We Break and the first 3 chapters of Girl From Nowhere because the chapter's like 2 pages long each, and I was like, that doesn't really give me much to go off of. This one seems kind of interesting. I think it's also kind of interesting, so that something went down between 2 of the people in the friend group 3 months ago that caused them to all stop speaking, and apparently they all play a game that they've made up, and the game is always a murder mystery that they play in a cabin in the woods, which isn't gonna end well for no one. Okay, there are 2 dudes and 3 girls in the group. From what I can tell flipping through, we go through different POVs, so this has potential. Girl From Nowhere seems interesting and I like where it's going. The only issue is I don't like the writing style. It's very basic and very tell instead of show, and there's a lot of brand drops and I'm just not really vibing with the writing style, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it because it's just gonna be a bit difficult to go through reading wise. So we follow Sophia, and she's been traveling for the last couple of years with her family because her dad's in the Navy, and whatever he does, I think it's maybe special ops or something, but in the last couple of months they've been moving every 2 weeks, and then something just happened and she had to shoot someone, and apparently they've now just moved to a new town, and it's gonna be their permanent place. He's done doing whatever he's doing, and it's basically about her reintegrating into life. The next 2 I'm gonna try out is You Say It First by Katie Katugo and Influence by Sarah Shepard and Lila Buckingham. So we'll see how these go.
If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry, and I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. Yeah, I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break at any moment and shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints in a heart.
Okay, so I read these 3. This is about a girl having to save her dad's bowling shop from being evicted in 10 days, which I found out just from reading it. I read the first chapter of this, and this. So the first chapter of this, it was a prologue. I read the prologue, and just reading the prologue, which was 2 pages, I was like, no, I don't want to read this. It's about these bunches of influencers and not so influencers and something to do with them. No, not what I want to read. Not happening. This, trying to save the bowling alley, it seems very cliched. I'm very picky about my YA contemporaries nowadays. No, unhauling. This has potential. because I read the first chapter and it is from the girl's point of view, which is Meg. And then we also follow Colby. And Meg is very interesting as a main character. I can see her being annoying, so I'm a bit on the fence about this one, because she's all about the environment, and I'm about the environment. But sometimes when you read about people who are also about the environment, it can be really annoying, and she's a very annoying kind, who is this activist, and also this stellar student, and like, this perfect person, and she has to be perfect, and when things in her life don't go perfect, everything's going wrong, and she's like, you know, one of those type A characters. And then the other POV is Colby, and apparently the two of them, she ends up calling him on the phone to advertise some sort of climate change thing, and then that's how they get into each other and just talk to each other on the phone, and that's their relationship. This has the potential to be good. The only thing is a lot of this feels like it's going to be political, and I don't do well with political books because I'm Australian and anything to do with American politics goes right over my head. So far, I only have these two that I'm really interested in. Now we have these three. We have Whisper Network, Swipe Right for the Murder, and A Declaration of the Rights of Magicians. So let's get into it. A Declaration of the Rights of Magicians. While these pages up in. Oh god, this. What is this? What on earth am I reading? When does the chapter start? Okay. Figure this out.
Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing
Cool. Boring.
Boring.
Oh, my poor eye, I barely missed it. I got right in the corner there. This is supposed to be about a bunch of chicks whose man, so this chick whose CEO has a heart attack, and this other dude's supposed to take over their company, and he's targeting women, and so the women get back at him, I think. It starts off and it sounds like he fell from a roof and died, so I don't know. It doesn't really sound that intriguing to me. It's kind of, the writing sounds like, I don't know, I just don't feel like this is gonna be for me. In the beginning, it's like a bunch of these middle-aged women who were talking about breastfeeding and all this other kind of stuff, and it's just not really my kind of thing. We have this, which first off, the writing in this is like massive. I don't think you can tell exactly from what I just showed you guys, but it is. And we have this kid who has a heart condition, and starts off by talking about how his aunt got burnt by a hotel in Vegas. It's supposed to be about him going for this hookup and then this whole mistaken identity thing, and he gets hunted by the FBI. No. This, however, which I didn't think I was gonna like, is supposed to be kind of, think about like the revolution and different wars and stuff, but make it magic. I'm kind of intrigued, which is surprising because I'm not someone who normally likes, you know, war things. It's not really my kind of like preference, but surprisingly I kind of am intrigued by the writing of this, so I think I'm actually going to keep this around and give it more of a shot. And now I just have the Insomniac and Candle and the Flame, so we'll see. Okay, so no. This one, like, the very beginning was just like a one-page chapter, and then I started reading the second chapter and it was just going on for way too long and was way too boring. It's about this girl who is a diving champion, and during her last meet she went to go do a dive and then caught her crush kissing his girlfriend, and she like got distracted, and then her dive went wrong and she got concussed, and now she has insomnia and can't sleep at night. No. And then this one, I'm not into it. I started reading the first couple of pages and the writing just was, no, didn't like it. So I'm keeping these three because they still interest me, and then I'm going to be Oh gosh, gotta put these all around the right way. I'll be finding a way to donate or trade these ones. Yay! Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below if you want to see more of me. Please subscribe to my channel, and until next time, thanks a bunch guys. Bye!